I'm dissing Lumiose for its glitches. Okay, well, that's entirely fair. I mean, I remember that when X and Y first came out, and people found out about the bug in Lumiose, that you couldn't save outside in certain streets, or you would just... your game will freeze and you wouldn't be able to load again. And then someone made a video of literally just ejecting their cartridge after proving that the bug existed, then using a hammer to hammer it, and then the video was over. I don't think they actually broke the cartridge. I think it was fake hammering, but still, I found it so sad. Like, you bought that game literally 1 day ago, dude. I know it's buggy, but... And then they released the patch, like, almost immediately. Because, whoopsie.
I don't even remember that being a thing.
Well, now you do. There's probably still some videos on YouTube here and there about this glitch.
I'll need to look for that hammer one you talked about.
If I can find it, I'll send it to you. But yeah, it's pretty glorious. I think that I recall it was the only glitch that ever came out that straight up prevented you from actually finishing the game.
I was fully expecting hammering the cartridge and putting it back in, and it worked.
Sadly, this isn't IT.
Nummel is actually kind of cute, and then it just turns into Camera Up.
I like Camera Up too, though.
I just cannot get behind Camera Up.
What's wrong with Camera Up?
I don't know, I just really don't like its design.
It's just a cute little camel. I enjoy Camera Up. I do agree that Nummel is a bit better, though. And Volcano
Roomba?
Yeah. Well, I didn't cite Volcano Roomba because sadly it's not a thing anymore. But Volcano Roomba is also very good. Very, very good. Damn. Can't wait until we actually get Fly.
It's always a level 18 Geodude. If you spell Nummel backwards, it's lemon.
What do you do when life gives you lemons? You evolve them into Volcano Roomba. Is there an item up here? Yes, there is an item. That's what I thought. And we would have gotten a Zubat in here. Surprise!
It's a pretty rare... Too bad, that's like a very rare Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. But no hate for Zubat, because Zubat is good. Crobat is a bro.
I absolutely love Crobat. Skitty!
Yeah, you hooligans, whatever.
Preference for teams in Gen 3?
Teams?
Yeah, do you have a preference between Aqua and Magma?
That's a tough question. I honestly... I like Aqua just a little tiny bit more for two reasons. One, fucking Pirate Archie. Two,
Yes.
it actually makes a bit more sense to expand water than land.
Especially in Hoenn.
Yeah. With, you know, the whole 70% of the planet is a water body. And 30% is land. So.
Too much land.
Aqua's music is better. Oh, I didn't even remember that they had different battle music, honestly.
Their Pokemon are better too.
Better is kinda subjective, but I do agree that at least they don't have double weaknesses. 3.8 out of 10, too much land. We can come back so I'm not bothered. Alright, let's get these people out of the way.
Makwa doesn't even know how the damn water cycle works. 2 out of 10 see me after class.
Oh yeah, here's another interesting topic. So, considering that Legends of Arceus is kinda going to make it canon that there are games about the past of Pokemon, what do you think? And this is an open question to everybody. What do you think is the most interesting region to make a past story of? I really want to hear your thoughts.
I kinda want a little bit more background into Kanto, honestly, because that seems to be one of the only gens where it's pretty much always just in the present. With Gen 2, you at least have Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, who are like old Pokemon that got burned to death. It's like they at least have some lore that goes into the past to explore. But Kanto has like nothing aside from, oh yeah, here are some burbs, and oh, we made a Mewtwo.
Yeah, Cruz unsurprisingly voted for Unova and Johto. So here I have to agree with the both of you. I agree with Serial that Kanto could use a bit more interest and depth and story to it. I don't fault them for not having a story though, because the Kanto games were pretty much released at a time where Pokemon was just about exploration. And I don't think they were really concerned about making a story out of it. That's an element. Kanto equals quantity over quality. I like Kanto, honestly. I don't get bored of it. I don't think it's the best region ever, but I think it's cool. I'm cool with Kanto.
It's not my top 3, but it's still fun to play through.
Oh, it's not my top 3 either. But it's a
what
region
are
that
your
I
top
enjoy.
3?
So Johto and Alola pretty much battle for first. And then the third is probably Hoenn. Hoenn or Kalos. Honestly, it's hard. I like all those 4 a lot. So which one I like more can... Well, 1 and 2 battle for first, and 3 and 4 battle for third. Johto is a region that is just great for me because it's connected to a lot of memories to when I was a kid. And I like just the vibe and culture of the region. Even if I know that it's annoying to grind in and it has a lot of other problems and it's not perfect in any sort of way, I'm not saying that. But I like the environment and the ambience, and every time I play I still enjoy it. And
Oh my
Alola,
god, this gift.
I just think Alola is great. It is really wholesome, really well thought out. I think Alola is just... Of all of the games that they ever released, I think Alola is the one that shows the most love from the development team. I think they were really dedicated to making it look amazing, and I believe they managed it. And
Found a real life gif of you. Prue found a real life gif of you.
yes, that's me. Just walking around casually.
I definitely have to go Hoenn, Johto, and then Kalos.
Oh, I'm glad
After
to see
that,
more for
I'm
Kalos.
not really sure. I'm really not sure after the top 3.
I mean, to be fair, except for Galar, which really just bores me, I enjoy something of every region. And yeah, for Hoenn, I think what made Hoenn most impressive for me is actually something similar to why I like Kalos so much. So both Hoenn and Kalos were great upgrades to the games as they were before, in a graphical sense, and they also introduced interesting features. And for Hoenn, I think the most impressive thing for me is that the overworld started feeling a lot more alive. Like, Johto had really interesting lore and all of that, but the fact that they moved to the GBA and they had a lot more memory available, it just gave a lot more depth to the dialogues, and they gave attention to the NPCs, even the ones that didn't really matter for the game. And I think that in the end it created something really positive and memorable about the region. And for XY, I was just mind blown over how much they improved the gameplay and how many great features they added, like Pokemon and me, hello! Super training, hello!
Yeah,
And,
like with Kalos, they finally started streamlining, like, actually EV training Pokemon.
yeah, breeding too.
And like, plus like the world was just so immersive. Like, you easily got lost in just exploring the world. The music was top notch.
Yes.
Like functionally, maybe not the best game. Battle-wise, maybe not the best game. But as far as like the whole Pokemon experience, one of the best there is.
Yes. Fully agree with that. Again, Kalos has got its downsides, I think, but overall, just real great. Plus, the sheer amount of Pokemon available, like, you can just replay the game without modifying it. You don't have to do a randomizer run, you don't have to do anything to it. You can just... There's 450 some Pokemon in the entire game. In every route you can find 10 different ones. If you want variety, the game just gives it to you. It's pretty amazing. And
yeah, definitely.
the overworld is real big. Like, the whole adventure just lasts a lot longer than the previous chapters, which is also something that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the one that I want to see the most as a Legends game is probably Johto, because of how high it ranks as a region for me personally, and because I think it has a lot of potential all around. But if it's Kanto, I'm not gonna be disappointed. I don't think it will be Kanto though, not immediately at least.
Yeah. Objectively, I would want it to be Kanto. If I was going just off my personal feelings, definitely Hoenn. Again, it is my favorite region. It's just such, I don't know, it has such a unique feel to it. And I don't know if that's just because Gen 3 is the only GBA, generation, but like, I don't know. There are just so many good Pokemon designs. The place, like the towns and whatnot, actually seem a bit more memorable. I think this is where they kind of like got the design really kicking into high gear. And like, I'm certainly not going to mind actually seeing like Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon battle it out back in time.
Also, I like how people in the chat are just casually dissing Kalos. No, I agree that Kalos didn't have the best characterization. I find the rivals pretty forgettable too, and the champion also is just kinda there. But there are also a lot of other things that I do like. So overall, I think it balances out. Ugh, dang. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
It's so powerful though. Just spend all the money on potions.
Nah, we're gonna get returns soon. I'm not bothered. Return doesn't have downsides.
Inkay is very baby, true.
I subscribe to that thought.
Okay. Not so much your favorite Pokemon, but which Pokemon do you think is like the most interesting?
Oh. Are you thinking anything specific with that interesting?
I'll kind of leave that open-ended. I guess what you find a bit more interesting.
I'm gonna
maybe
say,
as far as like design and whatnot.
I'm gonna say Eevee just because I find the concept of branched evolutions of different types really cool. Like I really want another Eevee, damn. People can say whatever they like, but I think branched evolutions are awesome. And Eevee is super popular, I really wonder why they haven't made another similar one. Like sure there are some branched evolutions, but Gallade and Gardevoir, Blossom and Vileplume, they're not that different, they're just kind of variants of one another. All the evolutions instead, they're all very different. Now that's what I'm talking about.
You're not gonna buy the cookies?
I am gonna buy the cookies, but I also need to heal, because I've not got many Daisy Punches left. Which one takes the least? I think down is better, no encounters. Right as I said that. Really, game? Really? Why must you do this to me? Why? You, bro. But yeah, I do think that the next Legends region after Sinnoh is gonna be Johto. Just purely out of following the pattern of representing the regions that have not been around for the longest time. I agree that Cynthia is the best champion in the sense of the best one to fight, but the best champion as a character, I'm sorry that's Lance, I'm not taking any objections to that. Nothing beats the badass of hyper beaming a criminal in the fucking face.
I don't know. Having Blue as the champion is a pretty good one for me.
Blue is great in other ways. Oh god. Am I gonna have to buy these individually?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
I always
you.
spend so much time buying like 99 of these damn things.
I think I'm just gonna do like 10 for now. I mean, are we gonna need more than 10 by the time we have Vi? Probably not.
You say that, but Flannery's gonna burn every turn at this point, now that you've said that.
Overheat can't even cause a burn.
There's gonna be a glitch in this file that gives her like flamethrower or something.
They do have flamethrower, they just don't normally use it. Well, some of the Pokemon do at least. Alright, I bought a bit more than that, but I'm gonna stop when I hit 80k monies. Well, actually, with that much, I could buy a TM. At the casino. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fight the trainers for now, just because I want to get to the next point.
Oh wow, a level 20 Geodude. They're really stepping up the difficulty here.
Oh, the sarcasm. Never change.
What is sarcasm, Silver?
It's dessert. You'll love it.
I do like dessert.
Alright. I actually also just realized that I did not pick up Dig.
You could have Dizzy Punched it.
Effect Spore.
Yeah, but you have Lava Cookies now.
Yeah, but optimization. Why would I risk a status when I can just one-shot with a move that doesn't make me have that risk?
I'm not saying I want you to suffer or anything, but at the same time, it would be kind of funny.
I know you do. And that's part of why I'm not using Dizzy Punch. I'm not here to
No, I
please you.
specifically said I'm not saying suffer.
Well, you're not saying it, but you're just saying.
I'm not saying, I'm just, saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying, just saying. Ah, I'm so glad this was a skippable double. I don't like these things.
What, boomers?
Yeah. Well, steel types in general. They're just unpleasant. In a Spinda monologue, at least. I'm already at the level of the last gym leader. This is just a little tiny bit ridiculous. And considering that I run my actual Nuzlocks, as in not my solos, with a level limit, it's even more ridiculous.
Why didn't you use your level cap on this too?
Gee, I really wonder why.
There's no challenge to this, Silver. You have a super OP Pokemon. I mean, you're using a Spinda, for crying out loud. It's like legendary.
It's mythical, not legendary. It's different.
No, its stats are legendary.
Okay, but it's mythical. A mythical with legendary stats. So if he dies, will he be using a spin yet? Oh! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha. I see the Russian joke. My Russian impression is not very good. If Hilde were here, I would ask her to do the Russian impression.
That was a Russian impression?
Pretend it was. It can be Russian
No,
if
I
you
can't.
believe.
I can't do it. In Sophia Owen, Spinda trains you.
You know, when I first got here, I thought that sign that leads to the hot springs was actually coffee. But in my
When
defense,
I first got
I was like 11.
when I first got here, I just thought that was a banner and didn't realize it was an entrance. And the whole time it was like, how do I get into that hot spring?
I think just because this is a good time, I'm probably gonna call it here.
Crew thought it was bread.
It's been a fun run. Thank you all for joining as per usual, and thank you Serial for keeping me company as well. I'll let you guys know when we're playing more of this. Okay. Until then, goodbye.